Almost 6 decades after independence, Nigeria, the giant of Africa, is still ridden with varying degrees of challenges hindering her growth. Policy inconsistencies, instability of the legal tender, crude oil price falls, and lack of confidence in the system all choke the possible progress of Nigeria. Every 4 years, Nigerians troop to vote, hoping to see a Nigeria of their dreams emerge with each new set of elected representatives. But the nation groans on the waves of hopelessness as promises remain unkept by elected officials. 36 states, 774 local governments, 108 senatorial districts, and 360 constituencies. There is certainly no dearth of representatives. The word accountability is commonly touted amongst the populace. But can there be accountability without the electorate asking questions about how their taxes are being utilized? The drive to enable an open society and inclusive democratic governance built on transparent, accountable institutions and an active citizenry birthed the civic organization BudgIT. BudgIT is a civic force set to make the Nigerian budget and public data more comprehensible and accessible across every literacy span.
My name is Olusegun. I'm the lead partner for BudgIT. BudgIT is a civic organization that works to make public projects work for the people. And we have a product called Tracka that tracks public projects mostly in underserved communities.
BudgIT engages the citizenry creatively through social media and use of infographic displays. BudgIT presents the national budget in simple terms and encourages the electorates to ask questions about community projects as at when due.
The interesting thing about Tracka is that it not only engages people online, we also take it offline to engage community residents to sensitize them about the budget and how they should engage their representatives at the National Assembly and the public officials and agencies responsible for the project.
Tracka is an active platform with passionate members working tirelessly across constituencies, monitoring projects, and empowering constituents at the grassroots with information. These activities are aimed at ensuring that real, visible development is derived from the annual budgets. We embarked on a journey across the length and breadth of the nation, visiting constituency project sites. Constituency projects are grassroots projects nominated by representatives of the community during the budgeting process to ensure government presence is felt in every constituency. This journey highlights the impact of the 2016 budget on grassroots development and is supported by the United Nations Democracy Fund, UNDEF. UNDEF supports BudgIT. Oyo State, the 2016 budget revealed that 15 million naira was earmarked for the provision of 3 blocks of classrooms in Fiditi. Situated in Fiditi local government, Fiditi homes about 72,000 people whose major occupation is farming. Tracka followed up on the provision of the budget.
John Adebayoke, Igbákejì Alága Àpapọ̀ ti ìtẹ̀síwájú Fiditi. Àwọn tó ń jẹ wá níyà ó pọ̀, ṣùgbọ́n ká mú ti ètò ẹ̀kọ́ lákọ̀ọ́kọ́. Àwọn ọmọ iléèwé wọn ò nífẹ̀ẹ́ àti wá sí iléèwé nítorí wípé àwọn olùkọ́ gan wọn ò rówó oṣù gbà. Kí ni pé wọ́n ń ṣiṣẹ́ ṣùgbọ́n ara wọn ò yá sí iṣẹ́ ń tó nítorí pé wọn ò rówó oṣù wọn gbà. Irú Methodist tí a wà yìí, Methodist Secondary School, ilé ẹyọ kan ló kù tí àwọn ọmọ iléèwé tí wọ́n lè wà tí wọ́n sì lè máa kọ́ ẹ̀kọ́. Ẹni ẹ̀rọ gbogbo ilẹ̀ bó ṣe rí. Ibi àti ṣèpàdé ń bẹ̀ náà, òrùlé ẹ̀ ó ti bàjẹ́. So nígbà tá a bá rí bí ọdún kan ní ìsìnkú ọba tún àwọn eléyìí náà ṣe, ọ̀kan tó kù náà ṣé kò ní bàjẹ́. So àrọ ìjọba kí wọ́n ràn wá lọ́wọ́ ní Fìdítì.
Orúkọ mi ni Ìyáàfin Àìná Ògúnròbí. Iná oúnjẹ wa ní Yàbí. Then àwọn ọmọ kan wà tí wọ́n ti parí ìwé ní secondary school, wọn ríṣẹ́, wọ́n sáré káàkiri.
Under Ogoluwa's Surulere Federal Constituency, Tracka team followed up to see how far the water project for Ajawa had gone, if it had started at all.
Táǹkì tí wọ́n so mókè wọ́n kàn so mókè ní omi òsì nǹkan kan lẹ̀ tó ń fà jáde. Mo fẹ́ lè bẹ̀rẹ̀ tí ń fa omi jáde ní bí oṣù mẹ́ta lọ bí Ajawa ṣe tó yìí. Omi làwọn ẹ̀yà wa lọ pọ́n nínú odò omi oko là ń mu. Ọlọ́run ni òjá rún ọ̀pá wa. Ìyàtọ̀ àbí pọ̀ ìjọba ràn wá lọ́wọ́ o.
Ògbẹ́ngbẹ́ wá àrùn mẹ́mú.
Sọ́mi rárá kò sómi kànga tó wà ń bẹ àwọn kànga bí kò 20 ẹgbẹ́ ìfami náà lè yóò fi fà á ló wà ń bẹ kèsì tó sómi nínú ẹ̀nu ẹ̀rù.
We don't want you to see it as this our son is helping us. He's not doing it right. Hold him accountable.
The citizens were impressed by the information given to them. Obviously, they had no idea what they were entitled to. We visited Jobele under Afigio local government, where the issue of electricity has been a serious challenge for the community dwellers.
I am Dikin Ogunleye Oguntokun. We have light last in October 2015, and since then, students who are living around here, they have packed out. We are making use of a generator, and the cost of petrol is biting on us. So that's how we have been coping.
Orúkọ mi ni Aminat Shadari. Ọmọ ìlú yìí ni mí, mo gbé ìlú yìí, mo dẹ̀ tún tajà nílùú yìí. Ọdún kejì tá ń bá lọ ní tí ó ti ṣíná. Ohun tó fà á ni pé transformer wa ló bàjẹ́. Láti ìgbà náà la ti níná mọ́. Àwa ń gbégbé pé ẹni ó wà lóko, ìgbésà ìgbé sí ayé tá ń gbé nìyẹn.
What efforts have the community put in place to patch up things?
We were not aware until when Mr. Adeyemi from BudgIT NGO came to us, showed us the paper where it was written that we are entitled to 300 kVA transformer. After he came, he visited us again to tell us the organization will write a letter to Abuja that we should sign, and myself, the chairman, and the secretary signed the letter.
Àwọn ìgbésẹ̀ tó gbé fún wa ni pé a rí pé ó gbé wá fún wa.
The Tracka team moved from Fiditi in Oyo State to Edo State, where a couple of projects at Igara were visited. Edo State consists of 18 local government areas, with a major preoccupation of its citizens being farming. Ogbe community is situated in Akoko Edo. 7 million naira was budgeted for electricity for Ogbe community, with most of the populace being cassava, garri makers. Sadly, Ogbe is the only community in Akoko Edo local government without electricity. At the town hall meeting with the Tracka team, the community leaders expressed their dissatisfaction with the light situation as well as other challenges the community faces.
I'm Chief Philip Oji, the XY community leader for Ogbe Abanishumu. For some years back now, we've been suffering from electricity. We discovered that there's a budget, as a Edo State budget, can make provision for our electricity. We have been in darkness for many years. No lights, no nothing, whatever.
I've been facing this light problem for many years. Also, we don't have a borehole here, good water. We are facing a lot of problem in this community.
A total of 26 million naira was projected for the construction and furnishing of a primary health center in Okwanhumi community, Owan East local government. Upon arrival at the community, our team was ready for the town hall meeting with community leaders as pre-planned. Unfortunately, none of the representatives of the community earlier contracted, including Mr. Toby Eladoya, who was the community's spokesperson, was on set. After waiting endlessly, we took a tour of the facilities. We discovered the health center was already under construction. Equipment, however, was yet to be installed and activity yet to start. From Owan East, the BudgIT and Tracka team moved to Owan West to visit Izedohe. The community head, High Chief Jimo Benjamin, was on ground to receive the team. They appreciated the effort of BudgIT and Tracka.
Tracka organization, they told me about the project. They came here about the water and our roads. The water now is running. They have completed the job.
The health of the citizens of Uzeba seems compromised as the proposed primary health center and water project for Uzeba community might have been abandoned.
I'm Chief Samuel Dogo, UTB of Farmer, Chief of Uzeba and Chairman Yulia Traditional Council. Sometimes last year or so, these trackers came to me with this pamphlet. If not for the tracker, I would not know. Honorable Paridiasi promised to give us a health center. Federal government agreed B health center. Well, I will say, I will use the word is abandoned now. Then water, we really need water. Said to be brought by a senator. It's yet to function too. They told us they have completed it, but we've not seen anything there.
This project has been completed for like 2-3 weeks now. The last time we saw water was when they were drilling. You find children going there with bucket and trying to fetch water, and the water is not running.
The representative of Niger West Federal Constituency asked for plots of land for the erection of 2 blocks of classrooms in Kadna, Boso local government in Minna, Niger State. Upon inquiries by BudgIT, 9 million naira was earmarked for the construction and furnishing of 3 blocks of classrooms in the 2016 budget. The town hall meeting involved the school authorities, parents and students of Kadna town. Tracka and BudgIT officers were there to moderate the town hall meeting aimed at enumerating the effect, in reality, of the budget on the town.
In 2016, there was a provision for this community. You are to enjoy a 3 blocks of classroom with furniture at Kadna community.
They say you are going to do 3 classrooms for us. In your project, we are seeing 2 classrooms. What happened? I called the House of Representatives, Dashadafi. I called him. That we have a stranger from Abuja, and it's from BudgIT organization. It is from that day we realized that there's an organization that enlightened the community to know what is going on in the government.
Also under Boso local government, the village head of Beji community, Alhaji Abdullahi Isaac, received the BudgIT and Tracka team for the town hall meeting.
We are not in support of any party. We don't belong to any party. What we do, we just make sure to see that this project is done in the community, and if this project is not done, there are steps in which we're going to take.
40 million naira was set aside in the 2016 budget for the provision of borehole water and a KVA 25 megawatt generator. How far has this provision been utilized? Some other challenges were highlighted by the members of the community.
His arrival now has even bring the representative closer to their communities again. And it amazed the community to know how they will get in touch with these representatives easily.
This journey is a reflection of how well or badly the 2015 and 2016 budgets were implemented. The 2017 proposed budget is very bold with its record deficit and revenue projections, many of which come across as unjustifiably optimistic. Still, the government spending plan contains some high points, including the allocation of substantial funds to critical infrastructure and social services. Tracka is out to kill the culture of stomach infrastructure in Nigeria. This is why we take civic education to rural communities.
Over the years, citizens have been seeing constituency projects in their local communities, but they don't really know how this thing works. So with the help of our project tracking officers, who have been sensitizing citizens from state to state, at least now, citizens have been able to know how this thing works. The disappointing part of it, what we've now got there on the same day for them to share testimonies about our work in Tracka. We could not find anybody in the community. Those that were there, they were not ready to cooperate with us. They said they cannot speak on camera, that they are being scared. So these are one of the challenges we are facing. Once you see the budget, you should be able to organize yourself, ask questions, demand effective service delivery. That was our own goal with Tracka.
Don't just get mad. Do something. Report abandoned projects around you on Tracka.ng using the hashtag #SeekAccountability and hashtag #GetInvolved.